Well, good morning, folks. Looks like we're going to have a very nice day out there today. The sun's out. I think it's up to 25 degrees, so to get above freezing today. Those people in the sugar houses are going to like this. You know, they love them freezing nights and warmer days. That's what makes a lot of extra sap, makes sap run. Well, today I had kind of a hankering to do something a little different. I haven't been cooking that much because it's been warming up outside, and you know, I don't like using my oven when this small place I have of mine, it heats up too much, and so, but I had a hankering to have some of that French onion soup. I don't make it that often, so it's not hard to make, just I haven't made it. Well, let's see, what are we going to put into this? Of course, we're going to have the onions. You can't do it without the onions. And I got about 2 pounds, you know, roughly. You don't have to be exact. I'm going to put a little red wine in mine. And I got some beef stock. You know, I got, I don't know, probably 3.5 cups of that. I have some Vermont Cabot butter, made right here in Vermont. I have some olive oil. Use whatever you want. I've got about a couple tablespoons of flour. I got a tablespoon of sugar. What else we got here? Thyme. Yeah, that stuff. I got probably a couple teaspoons of that. And the other thing I have is some French bread. Use whatever you want. We'll cut this up into smaller pieces to put on the top. And to add the cheese, I'm using Costello. You see that? That's one of them. Then another one is I got the Mexican cheese. This one's got the 4 cheese in it. So, and I also like, because I like changing things up, things the way I like to do it, I'm going to add some of that homemade sausage that I made here. Get it out of the freezer. Won't be long, I'm going to have to make up another batch of this. I think you came along last time I made it, and it was quite a while ago, and I still got a couple pounds left in the freezer. So that's working out pretty well. Now a lot of this is going to be simmering time for your onions because you got to caramelize them. You got to cut them up and put them in there and cook them down until they're just about ready. Then you're going to add that sugar in there, now to help caramelize it. And then after it gets good and caramelized, I'll start adding the ingredients. And of course the flour is going to help tighten it up a little bit. And the wine's just going to add a little bit more flavor to it. So I won't let you sit there and watch my onions being caramelized because it's going to take a half hour to an hour. But I usually cut these onions in half. And then what I do is I cut them on the side. Get them as long as I can. Let's see, I'm going to cut them this way. Makes them a little bit longer. Try to do it without cutting your fingers off. You just take your time, pay attention to what you're doing. See, when you break those apart, you're going to have some really nice onions in there. So that's what I got to do, and I'll get them all done, and then I'll get a pot on there. I'll use a regular cooking pot and start to caramelize them down, and we'll see if we can make ourselves some French onion soup. That is yummy stuff. Well, anyway, I'll be back on when I start adding my ingredients to it. I will be back. As you can see, of course I got that butter in there to help cook them, caramelize them. It's been 10 minutes and you see it takes quite a while. It'll probably take another 20 minutes to get it down there where I want it. But don't those look delicious? This is going to be good. Oh yeah, just the right size. Some long ones, a little few short ones. Not to make it drip down your chin when you're eating it. That's the best way, right? Mmm. So I'll keep stirring and I'll be back. Well, the final stage, other than browning it in the oven with a broiler. Let's see, I got my old ladle. Had this thing for, I don't know, my grandmother's, and probably her grandmother's before her. Still works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So let's see what we can do here. We're going to try to put some of this nice soup in these bowls without making too much of a mess. That's why I put this sheet pan on there, so it'd be easier to clean up if I have to. Now, I don't want to put too much in because I got to leave room for the cheese and maybe 3, or we'll see. We'll try one here and see how it works. More like 2 3/4. So, first piece of bread will stick there. And let's see what we can do about this second one. Put it right there. Some of this fancy cheese. That one. Now this Mexican cheese. I do like cheese. There, that's the first one. One. I'll do 2. Put that in there. Another one over here. All right. Oh, that bread's going to be good. That one done. The Mexican cheese. All right, looks like I got enough for one more bowl. So I guess I was right, saying that it's going to make 4 bowls. Guess I got dishes to do, don't I? Oh well. That's done. Now let's see. Bread. One there. So I'm going to have just enough cheese here to finish them off. Now, if you don't like yours quite so cheesy, you don't have to add as much cheese, but I am kind of a cheese lover. Can't go wrong loving cheese. I try to buy the better cheese, and, you know, it does make a difference. So, my last step is to broil it. I don't know, that shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. I have to heat up the oven. Then I'll show you what the end results look like, if it comes out. If it don't, I probably won't be back. Anyway, I'll probably be back. And here we have it. Golden brown French onion soup. That's going to be tasty. Going to be yummy in the tummy. Came out perfect. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. As it warms up, I probably won't be making as many, but now and then I'll come on and make one, especially if it's raining or something outside. But get towards spring, and this fella likes to get outside. So thank you all. Till the next one, Papa Keith saying so long.